Hi guys, it's Hannah from Trekitt and I'm here on this exceptionally sunny day up on Hargest Ridge with Harry to talk to you about Rab's brand new Infinity Microlight Jacket. So we stock this in both men's and women's and in a variety of different colours. So head to the website to shop our full range. Now in this video, I'm going to take you through what it is, all of the materials, all the features, how it fits, and just give you a really good insight into this jacket before you treat yourself to one of these. So stay tuned till the end of the video. So you will know and have heard of the very famous Rab Microlight Jacket, and you may have heard of the Infinity Jacket. So this jacket combines the two. So the Infinity Microlight uses Gore-Tex Infinium fabrics and also recycled fabrics to give you a jacket that will keep you warm and protected in all but the very, very worst conditions. So it's fully feature loaded, so you can use it for a whole host of different outdoor activities, but it really, really excels in sort of hiking and trekking in changeable conditions. So let's start with the very core of this jacket, the stuff that keeps you warm. So the down that's used in the jacket is 146 grams of 700 fill power hydrophobic recycled down. So that's recycled down from post-consumer waste. So it's then put into the jacket in a stitch through construction to maximize the down's ability to loft. So I'm going to break that down a little bit more. So 146 grams is the actual physical weight of the down that is in this jacket. So 700 fill power. Now down is graded at fill power, and to put it shortly, the higher the number, the higher the quality and the warmer it's going to keep you. So 700 fill power is very, very high quality. So this down's going to keep you super warm. So the down is a hydrophobic down, and we've mentioned this in other videos. But hydrophobic down is basically a special Nikwax product that is applied to each and every cluster of down. Now that treatment basically means that it resists moisture better, so if it does happen to get wet, that it dries much faster and it retains more of its loft when it's wet. Now the down in the jacket itself is actually really special. So the down in the Infinity Microlight is 100% recycled. So all of it has come from post-consumer waste. So it's waste that was due for landfills. It's been rescued and washed, and the highest quality down has then been used in these jackets. So we love down. Down is used in a whole host of different mountaineering and walking jackets. It has an excellent warmth to weight ratio, but there are still very good synthetic alternatives out there. And while I've got you here, I do recommend adding to your watch list our down versus synthetic video, and that will just give you the pros and cons of both insulations. So that's all of the beautiful insulation, but let's move on to the outer fabrics. So the outside of the jacket and holding all of that insulation in is a 13 denier Gore-Tex Infinium membrane. Now Gore-Tex Infinium, while it isn't 100% waterproof, it is completely windproof, and also we found that in practice it would be really hard to actually soak through this jacket. So the jacket itself really suits changeable conditions where you might be in and out of showers or you can't chuck on your hard shell quick enough, but that Gore-Tex Infinium membrane really does just resist rain and moisture really, really well. The entire jacket is then given a DWR, so a durable water repellent coating, and that just helps the water to bead off the jacket, which is really handy if you get caught in a short, sharp shower. Just note that even with this membrane, even with that coating, this jacket isn't 100% waterproof, and it will eventually come through the stitching. Look, you'll have to try really hard. You'll have to be out for a long time before that happens, but we do still recommend that you take a hard shell jacket out with you on those really awful days. So my favorite bit, let's talk about the features. As usual, we'll start from the top and work our way down. So in the top of the Infinity Microlight, You get a fully insulated helmet compatible hood. Now if you're not wearing a helmet, there's some draw cords down the side of the face which just sit internally, and you can cinch those down and that will pull in the jacket around your head. At the back of the hood it has two elasticated strips, and that's just a bit of volume adjustment, so it sits a bit snugger when you're not wearing a helmet, but pulls out a bit more just to naturally adjust that volume. In the top of the hood as well you have a wire-lined peak, and that just helps keep the wind and driving rain out from your eyes. Moving down, you get a full-length YKK Vislon front zip. He's got a little insulated storm flap behind him, and that just stops the heat from escaping out that zip, because traditionally zips are little cold spots in the jacket, so that storm flap just protects from that. At the top of the zip then, you have a lovely little soft chin guard, so when the jacket's done up and you're out on really cold days, it just protects your face and is a bit more comfortable when your zip's going to be really cold. Storage wise, you get two lovely, really generously sized hand pockets in the front, and those are the perfect place to stash jelly babies or your phone. And in the left hand side one, you'll find the stuff sack. So this is what your jacket will stuff down into. So again, you can pack it down and chuck it in your pack and take it out when you need it. Higher up then you also have a lovely little concealed chest pocket. So that's really neat. You can't see the zip from the outside of the jacket, but that's a really good place just to stash your compass and something that you might need to get to quite quickly. So to seal out the cold then, you have an adjustable draw cord in the bottom of the jacket, so you can cinch that up. You can see it sits lower, sits a bit lower than my lower back and protects my bum, so you can cinch that up and that will just protect from cold updrafts. And you also have these lovely stretchy cuffs around your wrists. And those sit snug. They're very, very comfortable. They really sit snug to your wrist and also mean that the jacket will slide on easily under nice big chunky winter gloves. So I'm 5'1" and I'm wearing a UK size 8 or an extra small. So the Infinity Microlight uses Rab's slim fit block, so that's a little bit trimmer than Rab's regular fit. As you can see though, I've got a base layer underneath this and I still have room and could get a fleece underneath this on the really cold days. So there is still a bit more wiggle room underneath that, but it does just sit a little bit slimmer. We've actually done a really great video about 18 months, 2 years ago, on how your down or insulating jacket should fit. So I recommend going and giving that a watch while you're here as well. So the Infinity Microlight Jacket is predominantly designed to be your outermost layer. So it's the one that you chuck on over the top of pretty much everything. And now thanks to that Gore-Tex, Gore Infinium. Oh, it's Gore-Tex Infinium?
Yeah, they've changed it. It's Gore-Tex.
Okay, great. Cool, nice. Okay, so the Infinity Microlight is designed to predominantly be your outermost layer. So the one that you chuck on top of everything, your fleece, everything, chuck it on over the top. And thanks to that Gore-Tex Infinium, Okay, moving on. Okay. So the Infinity Microlight is designed to predominantly, Jesus Christ. Okay, so the Infinity Microlight is predominantly designed to be your very outermost layer. So you chuck it on over the top of everything and it provides that extra warmth and weather resistance. And thanks to that Gore-Tex Infinium membrane, you're unlikely to need a shell jacket. But like I said, we still recommend chucking one over the top and just protecting you a bit more when you're out on those really, really gross days. So that's it guys, that's the beautiful Infinity Microlight from Rab. It's the ideal solution to people who would love a nice little neat microbaffle down jacket, but want a little bit more weather resistance. It's really a really great piece for British winter use. We think it's fantastic. So like I said before, we stock this in both men's and women's and in a variety of different colours. So click the link on the screen to go and shop. And while I've got you here, Harry on the screen is going to chuck on his next recommended watch, which is probably another lovely puffy winter jacket. But that's it from me guys. I've really enjoyed talking to you today. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I'll see you soon. Bye.